Oh no. Oh no. There's a creepy dead corpse on the floor. I don't like creepy dead corpses. And I can hear something shuffling. What's shuffling? Oh crap, it's a fat guy. It's a fat guy. It's a dead fat guy. I don't want what you're selling, goddammit. Even if it is Twinkies. I usually plug them once on the floor just to make sure. You know, they're never really dead until that little pool of blood spills out from underneath them. But hey, at least we got a herb out of the ordeal. Oh god, is there another one? How is there another one? There was only one the first time round. I'm not happy about this. I am not happy about this at all. Oh. Okay, we can't even go down that way, so we're going to have to go the other way. This is kind of tense. This is tense. This is a slightly more tense experience than I was expecting, despite the fact that I've already played through the full campaign. Playing through again with a different character, I was just expecting the same again, just with a different player skin. But no, this is something else. Ooh, creepy. But not scary. It's locked. What a surprise. Every bloody door is locked in this game. Now, if my memory serves me right, we could pick up the key that's on the little pedestal here. But it's probably a really bad idea. Hopefully we can put the mansion key back after I pick it up. If not, we're going to have to go back to a previous save. Because this triggers a trap. A horrible, terrible trap that means we're going to be skewered to death by a big spinning death shield. Who makes this stuff? Who makes this stuff? We're going to put the key back. Because we value our lives. So we're going to have to find some kind of replacement in order to remove that key. But until then, we're going to have to do a little bit more exploration. Hopefully we can find some more unlocked doors to go through. Okay, what do we got? I definitely heard some moaning last time I was around here, but I didn't spot a different shambling corpse. We're just going to take it easy. We're going to take it slow. I'm liking the mirrors. Oh, wait. Who's making that noise? Who's making that friggin' noise? It's not funny. Kenneth. Is that you, Kenneth? No, Kenneth's dead. But this is useful. This is the arrowhead. The arrow, even. We need to actually remove the arrowhead from this particular item. Which is another feature that I like about Resident Evil. It forces you to kind of examine certain items in order to get the true usefulness. So we just need the arrowhead. We don't need the full arrow. And we can use this to unlock an extra little bit of the game. It's all coming back to me now. It's coming back to me. I know where I'm going. There's a zombie around the corner, isn't there? There's a friggin' zombie around the corner. Of course there's a zombie. We're probably going to have to shoot him. He hasn't seen me yet, though. You can see him in the mirror. But, sorry, we're going to shoot him, and then we're going to run away. Like the absolute cowards we are. Any minute now, buddy. Any minute now. Maybe... Oh, no. I shot a little too high. I always mistime how close they need to be in order to shoot them in the face. There we go. Well done, Jill. Let's see if that pool of blood's going to slowly... No, he's still alive. That's good. I always prefer to put these guys down rather than let them get up and try and follow me. Is he done? Are you done now? There we go. That little telltale pool of blood, always useful. So I'm sure we can unlock at least one of these doors. Please be this one. Yay! That's the only problem I have with the map system. It still displays certain doors as locked, but doesn't tell you whether they require a key or whether... Oh, there's another zombie. Bugger. Yeah, it doesn't tell you whether they require a key or they just require you to turn up on the other side of it. So we've probably got this charming customer to deal with. I'm going to try and draw him off. I'm going to try and make him follow me around here because he's not too quick right now. And if we kill him, he'll only just come back as a Crimson Head. If you have no idea what a Crimson Head is, stick around. They're fun. In a I hate them kind of way. But we're going to get a little bit of busy work out of the way. I'm going to push this particular statue off the side of this balcony because I am a terrible, terrible vandal. And let's face it, this place is filled with death traps. I don't care for the decorations. We're just going to smash as much stuff as we can. Anarchy rules, goddammit. Oh, you want to talk to me? Nah, tough. Trolling zombies never gets old. Until they get fast. But then again, we're biding our time. This is locked from the other side. What a surprise. But I know exactly where I'm going now. Now that we have the arrowhead. It all makes sense. It's like dredging memories up from some deep, murky hole called the Chris campaign. But this is probably one of the more spooky locations in Resident Evil here. Even though not that much actually happens. Or at least I'm hoping not that much actually happens. Oh, bugger. That was a surprise. So, how do we deal with this? How much ammo have we got left? Not enough. I really want to be holding on to it. I think this is the other... Oh, bugger. He's getting close. He's getting really close. Good. He missed his lunge chance. We're okay. Damn it. You see, I know which doors are locked. I know which ones you can open. That's another zombie. Jesus Christ, this place is swarming with them. The Jill campaign is pretty zombie-tastic compared to the Chris campaign, to be perfectly honest. But sod it. We're going to open this really creepy tomb. Because nothing can go wrong from entering a really creepy tomb. Nothing at all. I'm not liking this. Not liking this at all. Even more creepy gravestones. Fantastic. Holes where the eyes should be. Holes where everything should be. Who designs this crap? Got no nose. But how does he smell? Awful. Awful is the answer to that similarly awful joke. Is there any pickups around here? Not too sure. But there is a very, very sinister coffin up the top there. That's something we probably don't want to disturb. And do we want the Book of Curses? This can't possibly go wrong. Let's take the Book of Curses. Ignore all the horrible wheezing zombie noises, and let's examine the Book of Curses. My words don't work very well. We've got a key embedded on the back cover. What have we got? Is this the key we've been looking for? We're going to have to examine the key to figure out if it is the one that unlocks shield doors, sword doors, whatever doors we're after. The masks that we've already checked will awaken an evil when placed over their thingy counterparts. But that doesn't happen for quite a while. We don't have to worry about that. Instead, we're going to find out this is the sword key. Lovely. This means we can progress a little bit further around the mansion now. Let's see, where have we got to go? It's a shame the map doesn't display symbols on the doors. Like I say, it's just little things that would make it just a tiny bit more streamlined. And now I'm hoping the zombies haven't followed me. And oh, great. Thank you very much. Oh, his head's come off. His head's come off. We're okay. That guy, he's not bothering me. Oh, wait, he's moving. Bugger. We're gonna run. We don't want what he's selling. And, nothing to see here. Nothing to see here at all. But one of the things I do really like about Resident Evil is you do get into a kind of zone with this particular game. You get down into a routine of knowing where you need to go, what you need to do, and what you need to achieve. Especially if you've played it the first time around. If you're playing it blind, there is a ridiculous load of faffing to be done. You'll be doing so much back and forthing that it will seem completely useless and futile. And you will get lost in this place. You will get absolutely, utterly lost because, like I say, the person who designed it with the cracky fucking windows is a psychopath. Anyway, we're going to move this because we've got some useful items underneath. We've got another dagger here, which we can use for self-defense. Of course we're going to take the dagger because I'm clearly terrible at this. And ooh, have we got another movable one down here? We do. Oh, it doesn't move that way. We're going to have to move it the other direction. And what have we got? More handgun ammo. Fantastic. The more, the merrier. And hopefully I get to the point where I can ditch the handgun and start using slightly more powerful stuff. Because I'm pretty sure we can get the shotgun soon. Oh, you know, I hate this. I hate this. This little bit here, where you start with your face right up against the camera. You can't see what's coming, so you just have to move forward, and you're always crapping yourself thinking, there's something right in front of me. There's gonna be something right in front of me. But there never is. Very spoopy indeed. But anyway, what doors can we go in? We got this one right in front of us. Now, I'm kind of forewarned with this one, but it sets a really interesting precedent. So we got this bathtub full of water, and you can drain the bathtub, and there's a little bit of something interesting inside of it. Oh no! It's a zombie! But sure, it's a cheap jump scare at first, but for the rest of the game, every time you come across a bloody bathtub, which they never ever seem to drain for some reason, you're worried that there might be a bloody zombie in it. And that's pretty cool. That's a pretty effective use of tension. Wow! Oh wow! Jill straight up gangster stomped him. Chris didn't even do that. Jill, you badass! Yeah, we're not using that toilet. But, wow, I did not expect that. In the Chris campaign, he just runs away. But Jill straight up curb stomps him right in the bathroom. That is mean. Mean as hell, girl. Mean as hell. I clearly underestimated the badassery of Jill. Anyway, we're going to see what else this place has to offer us. Is this door openable? It is. And I know what's behind it as well. Hopefully this is where we can get our hands on a shotgun. But we've got to be very careful here. There's a specific way of doing this. In the Chris campaign, you can replace the shotgun here with a dummy shotgun, because there's a trap that triggers. And we want to try and avoid that, but apparently there's a different way of doing it in this particular campaign. Thankfully, I've done just a little bit of reading up. Just a tiny bit, just to keep myself, you know, in the loop. But we're going to take the shotgun, and that little switch is ominously flicking up. And on the way out, we're going to have to try and figure out what we can do here. That's right. It's a crushy ceiling. Bloody death traps. They're frickin' everywhere, I tells you. Anyway, how do we get out of this? We tried the door won't open. We go back and try the other one, the door won't open.
Oh god, what did I do now?
What do we do, Jill? What do we do? You don't want to be a Jill sandwich.
Help!
Jill, you in there?
Bro Barry strikes again.
Get out of here! The door's jammed!
Stand back!
While you're at it, Barry, can I borrow the Magnum?
Grab my hand!
Seriously, the best gun in the game. Whew, that was a close one. That was very Indiana Jones-esque. Oh wow, I'm loving that unnecessary open door slide there.
Barry.
That was a close one.
Say
A
it.
second late, you would have fit nicely into a sandwich.
Oh, it's not the same. It's not the same.
But
It's still
Barry,
cheesy.
Didn't you say you were going back to the dining room to find other clues? I'm glad and all, but why are you here?
Don't look a
just
gift
had
horse in the
something
mouth,
I
Jill.
wanted to check. Anyway, we should get back to searching for Wesker and Chris.
You being suspicious, Barry?
Thanks, Barry.
I'm watching you,
I owe
Barry.
you one.
Don't mention it.
I know Barry's a bro, but still, he acts like a creep. Now, hopefully we reach a storeroom in a second. I can take a little bit of a breather and actually dump some of these items into a chest. Yep, we got an open door. Cool. You can get through here and just breathe and decompress a little bit and figure out where we need to go next exactly. Thankfully, the early game is pretty linear. And there's not really much option in terms of where you can go. But as the game opens up, as you get more keys, as you unlock more routes, it gets tricky. It gets really, really goddamn tricky. Is he gonna get up? No, he's not gonna get up. He's okay. He's just resting in his own blood. There's someone else up there, but I'm just going to ignore him because I know this is where the storeroom is. Ah, lovely soothing music. Fantastic. So what we can do here, we can pick up this canteen. Now, this is another feature that I think is unique to this version of Resident Evil. It wasn't in the original, at least I think. I've got a really fuzzy memory of the original Resident Evil. But you can use the fuel canteen to douse zombies and then set them on fire. I think. I've not really figured out how to get that working. But we've got extra ink ribbons, so we shouldn't be in any trouble for the foreseeable future. We've got all the ammo we can possibly want. We're putting the knife back. We don't really need the survival knife. And the game actually gives you a survival knife when you really need it later on, so yeah. We're okay. We're good. We're going to take the ink ribbon back out because we're going to need to save our game. And then we can do a little bit of reorganization of the old inventory. Excitement, eh? You know, inventory management. It's just, you know, the core of these early Resident Evil games. It's something that you seem to spend an absolute eternity doing, but for some reason it's kind of therapeutic. In fact, my favorite kind of inventory management in this series of games is in Resident Evil 4, just because they turn it into a Tetris puzzle. I loved it. I unironically loved it. Anyway, we're going to fill up our canteen with a bit of kerosene. And what are we going to do next? We're going to look at the map and figure out what we're going to do. So, we've got a few open doors that we can use. Not entirely sure which ones lead where. It's a little bit of a labyrinth, as you can see. And we haven't picked up the fake key yet. And we haven't been upstairs as well, so that'll lead us on another little escapade, I'm sure. But yeah. Just a little breather. And then we can continue.